Hi, I'm Ollie the Umbrella Cockatoo. You may have met me on a weekend visit to Raystede. I often take my human friend Sam for a walk on a weekend to say hello to our visitors. There are over 140 exotic birds living here at Raystede, from tiny finches to our large macaws. Raystede is our home and sanctuary for life, which could be for 50 years for some of us. We live in large areas called aviaries, and there is loads of space for us to fly around and play. Fresh branches and enrichment toys are added often. We have an outside area and also an inside area where we have heating and a place for us to hide if we want to have a snooze. Our human friends here in aviaries do their best to provide as natural environment as possible. But they do believe, as we do, that we should not be kept in captivity, because in the wild we live in large flocks and fly miles each day foraging for food. So, to encourage some of our natural behaviour, some of our favourite foods are placed around our aviaries for us to forage for. Heating is important for some of us, as not all of us have a beautiful plumage like mine. Some are quite naked, like my neighbour Peter. He was a stray, and the stress of being homeless made him feather pluck. Although he's now happy here at Raystede, his plucking has become a habit, the same as when humans bite their nails. Many of us have ended up here at Raystede because people get fed up with our noise. We can't help being noisy, as that's how we communicate in the wild. Sunrise is our favourite time of day. There are many reasons we get signed over to Raystede, but mostly it's because we can get a bit aggressive if we're not looked after properly. We have no other way of communicating our frustration. We also pair up for life, so we can get very possessive over our favourite family members. Be careful not to put your fingers into our aviaries when you come to visit, just in case, as we do have very big sharp beaks. We are very intelligent and get bored quickly, so if not provided enrichment toys to keep us busy, we will look around for things to do. We love chewing objects with our sharp beaks, and that could be your favourite piece of furniture or something you left around with buttons. Sam's walkie-talkie always catches my eye, but she never lets me have it. I have heard Sam telling visitors that we have a similar intelligence to a 4-year-old human, but think Sam may have been talking about herself. The good thing about living here in the aviaries is we have plenty of other parrot friends around us. As I've said, in the wild we live in flocks, and most of us mate for life, so here they try and put us in pairs or groups. Unfortunately, some of us have spent so many years living in cages on our own, so when we come to Raystede, some of us can't cope with sharing our aviary. Sam says I am too humanised and do not know how to interact with other birds. That is why I'm on my own, although I do like a good scream with my neighbours throughout the day. We're also quite messy. We love to throw and smear our fruit around and love to chew our toys into small pieces, so it's lucky that our human aviary friends and some volunteers love to clean up after us.